What the fuck is up, everybody? I'm Kyle, and I'm back. When I say that I'm back, I mean that I'm back here on YouTube and Twitch. I've been kind of missing from the internet for the better part of the last 3 to 4 years due to some personal reasons. But now I'm back and I wanted to make a formal YouTube video saying, hey, expect more content from me, and kind of give a rundown of some of the content that you can expect to be seeing here on the YouTube channel in the next whatever, yeah. My goal is to upload at least once a week, usually on Fridays, and the content's going to be kind of all over the place at first. I know I've been gone on YouTube for probably more like 2 to 3 years because the last thing I uploaded on here before this year was my EP that I put out under Fallen from the Stars. And before that, it was a couple of videos about depression, anxiety. So kind of maybe tells you where I've been for a while. I lost a lot of my joy that was coming from my passions such as music and streaming, and I kind of lost sight of doing any of it. Thankfully, I'm in a much better space now, mentally, so I feel like I actually can put a lot more effort into making YouTube videos and doing Twitch content, which is something I've always wanted to put a lot more effort into. And that kind of leads to why I'm coming back. I'm coming back because this is something I love. I've always really enjoyed being in front of people. I think a lot of people who have been around for a while or know me know that I, was on stage. I was dancing when I was like, 2, 3 years old. I took dance lessons. I've, been in bands. I've been in plays and musicals. Being in front of people and entertaining them is something I've been drawn to since I was a kid. And right now, I feel like I just have a lot of time to be able to put focus and more effort into YouTube and Twitch and content creation in general. So why not fucking do it? Really, why not? Now that I've kind of got that whole preamble of where I've been and why I'm coming back, what exactly am I going to be doing here on YouTube? This channel has had a lot of different flavors in the past. I've done Let's Plays, I've done sketches, and I've even done like gaming retrospectives and just all sorts of different things. Moving forward, I'd like to keep this specific channel, Kyle, to more of a gaming-centric thing, have it, upload videos from my stream, maybe highlights, clip compilations, and other gaming things. When I say other gaming things, I'm specifically talking about the series I used to do called Kyle's Collection, where I pick games that may have been like, something nostalgic for me that I really enjoy, or maybe a game I've never played before, just a game that I own that I'm like, maybe I should make a video about this. So that's one of the things I want to be bringing back, and then I'm going to be doing some other type of content as well. There is going to be some things that are outside of the norm for a Kyle stream, but this is my channel, so you're going to get some weird shit. To wrap things up a little bit, I just want to say that I've been really inspired in the past year or so by a couple of my friends on Twitch and YouTube to kind of be doing this, what I'm doing right now, putting a lot more effort into Twitch and YouTube. So the first person I'd like to mention is my friend Meg, or as she goes on Twitch, DeadXSassy. I don't know if I'd even be kind of remotely doing what I'm doing on Twitch if it weren't for her. I've told this story a lot of times on my stream, and I'm not going to necessarily retell the whole thing now, but I owe a lot of why I started streaming really every day for like a month. It was kind of because of her. It was inspired by her. So I'd be very, remiss if I didn't say thanks, Sassy, for kind of giving me the initial inspiration. A second thank you definitely goes out to my buddy Flex, or John. He's a great guy. He's been on Twitch. I've known him on Twitch for about 5 or 6 years now, I feel like, and it's just every time I go to his streams, it's always good vibes. It, helps me with my, if I'm in a bad mood. And I feel like he's a huge inspiration to doing things full time. And I'm not going to cut that burp out, by the way. He's, going and doing things full time. And I love being a part of the Flex fam and having those, and just knowing that I can go there to unwind and, relax and be around cool people. Another streamer that I'd really like to mention here as someone who I've just been a part of their community, and I feel like it's helped me meet a lot of cool people and find some really fun new games to play, is KevBone316. He always does community game days on Saturdays, and I've been able to meet some cool people and have some really good times doing those streams. And with him and Sassy initially, their community, that was kind of what was drawing me into Twitch a lot of the time and bringing me back, was hanging out in those streams and with those communities. So huge shout out to the Boner Yard, the Bone Zone, the Boneroni Kipbone. The last person I'd like to mention is Goop. or Goopus McGurk if we want to call him by his full legal name. For the last year or so that I've been watching his stream, he's been, going full tilt into content creation as his career, and it's been extremely inspiring as somebody who's always wanted to do that, to see the way that he's been like leveling things up and how he is with his community. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to Goop, because he's been doing such a great job over there. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you, Kev. Thank you, Goop. Thank you, Flex. You guys are awesome streamers, all of you, and awesome, I feel like motivation to really be the best and most authentic version of myself. So thank you for doing that for yourself, and kind of, inspiring me to do the same. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't really have much else to say. Just be on the lookout for other things here on the YouTube channel. I have some things that I'm really looking forward to editing and posting. So yeah, that'll be happening. Until next time,